They told her never to go into the forest. They said something lives there. Something that kills. She was tired. Tired of being afraid. So when Lila stepped into the woods, it was to prove she wasn't afraid. Mist hung heavy in the air, clinging to Lila's skin like a shroud. Every step she took was silent, her footsteps muffled by the thick carpet of fallen leaves. The monster stopped inches from her, its hot, fetid breath washing over her face. It didn't strike the killing blow. Instead, it stared at her, its expression unreadable. It was to prove she was stronger than her fear. A jolt of electricity surged through her, making her gasp. But she didn't pull away. She stayed rooted to the spot, her fingers tracing the contours of its snarling features. Replaced by a yearning for something more, something he couldn't quite grasp. A pair of glowing eyes in the distance, watching her. He was becoming something more, something akin to a man. He recoiled slightly, then relaxed, allowing her to rest her hand on his. And in that simple gesture, something profound happened. The layers of rage and pain that had encased the monster's heart began to crumble. Sought to destroy it, armed with torches and pitchforks. They marched into the woods, their faces grim, their voices echoing with hate. She talked to it, sharing stories of the outside world, of the sun and the stars, of laughter and love. Show yourself and die. He could flee, abandoning Lila to the wrath of the villagers, or he could stay and face whatever danger lay ahead. Each night she came closer, braving the chilling winds and the rustling leaves that whispered warnings of the danger she faced. A low growl rumbled in the creature's chest, sending shivers down Lila's spine. Lila emerged from the wreckage, her clothes torn, her face streaked with soot and tears. Leaving a single red flower on a moss-covered rock as a testament to the love they shared. She cradled the monster's head in her lap, whispering words of love and gratitude. It lunged from the shadows, its massive form silhouetted against the eerie moonlight. She loved him. And that love was enough to change him. Sometimes the scariest creatures just want to be seen. Fangs and claws flashed, eyes burned with an infernal fire. A shadow that stirs with memories of a love that once burned bright. The trees were twisted and gnarled, their branches clawing at the sky. Then she saw it. He knew that love, not rage, defined who he was. He stepped out from the shadows, his eyes blazing with determination. For a moment, Lila stood frozen, fear momentarily overriding her bravado. Then something unexpected happened. The villagers screamed and scattered, their torches falling to the ground, plunging the forest into darkness. The monster, with Lila in his arms, stumbled back, his heart heavy with the knowledge that he had failed her. And in that tense standoff, something shifted in Lila. Her heart, which had been pounding like a drum, slowed its frantic beat. Her trembling hands relaxed at her sides. Saw the pain and loneliness lurking beneath its ferocious exterior. And in that moment, she understood. This creature wasn't a monster. It was a soul trapped in a nightmare, imprisoned in a body of rage. The fear that had constricted her chest dissipated, replaced by a profound sadness. She looked at the monster before her, truly looked at it. Lila reached out, her hand trembling slightly, and touched the monster's face. As the nights rolled by, Lila continued to visit the creature. And each night the monster listened, its burning gaze never leaving her. His anger ebbed. One night, under the silvery glow of the moon, Lila reached out and touched the monster's clawed hand. He was no longer a creature of pure darkness. But the world doesn't understand what it fears. And the villagers, upon discovering the monster's existence, "Monster, show yourself," they roared, their words laced with venom. When the monster heard them coming, he hid, his heart pounding in his chest. But Lila stood in his way, shielding him from view. "Don't be afraid," she whispered, her voice trembling slightly. "I'll protect you." The villagers surged forward, their torches casting dancing shadows on the trees. "Show yourself, monster," they demanded. In that moment of peril, the monster knew he had to make a choice. As the villagers closed in, their faces contorted with rage, the monster made his choice. With a roar that shook the forest, chaos erupted. But as the flames licked at his heels, with a final surge of strength, he shielded Lila from the flames, wrapping his body around hers. In that last-minute sacrifice, he found redemption. As the flames engulfed him, he felt peace, a peace he had never known before. In the aftermath, when the fire had died down and the smoke cleared, he may have vanished. Some say he died that night, but Lila still waits. She visits the forest every year. And every year, a shadow watches her from deep in the woods. She didn't tame the monster.